All right, Cam. Next up on your list, Busta Rhymes. It ain't safe no more. LP.
Yeah.
Your cut on here is "Turn Me Up" Some, produced by the legendary Dilla.
Yep. Absolutely.
So this is Uma Dilla, not Stone Throw Dilla. You know what I mean? Like there's two eras of Dilla.
Mm-hmm.
But this is such a random deep cut for Busta and for Dilla in some respects.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Tell us why you picked that.
So this is around the time when I was at the beginning of making beats. This came out 2002, didn't it? Or
maybe like 06, I think. But
really?
Let me see here. I might be wrong on that.
2002.
2002? Okay, it was two. Yeah.
Good guess.
So I was like middle school. I started making beats in 2001. I was 11.
Yeah.
And I remember somebody, because my big sister was like a big influence on me with her music collection. It was so eclectic. This was in it, but I don't think it was her copy. She would always have friends come over and stuff, and they'll listen to music. And somebody left this one by accident.
Because it wasn't any good. Right. I used to do that too.
You know, one of her boyfriends actually left the blueprint also. That's how I discovered that one. I stole it.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I can't say shit about that. Yeah.
For the sake of the story, I'll assume I'm wrong.
No, but so and I listened to it, and I was mesmerized by the production on it. Like I love the beats on it so much, and when I heard this one, it just like grabbed me. And it's funny, because this one I would later find out, because Dilla sampled this band called Tonto's Expanding Headband. Mm-hmm. I think it's Malcolm Cecil, who produced on a lot of Stevie Wonder stuff.
Okay.
And there's a song called You and I, where they do this signature thing with these synthesizers. I call it like a synth orchestra, where they take these sine sounds, I guess, and kind of like create this kind of arrangement that sounds like a string arrangement, but it's all synth. Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what is going on in that sample on there. But Dilla's like chopped it up into oblivion. Like if you listen to the original, you won't hear these chords. You won't hear none of it. It's brilliance. Like, what the hell? Yeah. But and also, so that's how I discovered it. And like I was just so mesmerized by the hop. I call it the hop that this beat has.
Yeah. It's
like a thing that just does this thing to your neck. You just like can't help yourself. But I was trying to figure out how to do that. I remember. And like it took me years to figure out, because I was trying to figure out a formula.
Right.
So I would basically, I was using Fruity Loops when I started, and Fruity Loops has this feature where you can like take a waveform and put it in on the grid, and you can like kind of like see, you can like there's this.
What's up?
This skit. It's so
sketch,
funny.
Yeah. Oh, the clap. Yeah.
But basically, you can quantify a swing of any drum loop.
Right.
So I put a lot of Dilla stuff in there, and I was like, I remember I was really excited because I quantified his swing to a MIDI data, and when I went to try to like plug my own drums in, it didn't sound or feel the same at all. And also I realized that the formula was different from track to track. Uh-huh. And it was crazy because the thing that I found when I went to go try to quantify his swing, I learned something so profound. And I realized, okay, the obvious thing is that there is no formula. So I was like, okay, there's no formula. And at first I was like really disenchanted. I was like, oh fuck, I thought I was gonna have the formula, and it didn't. But then something hit me. I was like, oh, I realized what he was doing then. And it just hit me as a kid. I was like, what he's doing, the way that I would put it into words now is like alchemy. Like basically, I learned from Dilla that in order to have any kind of the hop or whatever that I call it, but any kind of swing or anything like that, you gotta in your beats, you gotta have it in your bones first. Right. So I kind of.
It's the way you program it.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's the way you feel when you program it.
Right.
It's like
it's catching the groove, kind of.
Yeah. It's literally, to me, I think of it as alchemy. It's you're capturing a feeling that's inside of you.
Right.
So like I would like get to a point where I was like, okay, I would try to get the hop in my imagination first.
Yeah.
And
Is
just
the
try
hop
to
the
feel it.
upbeat that you're talking about? Like,
It's just this thing that it makes your body do. It's like,
right, whatever makes the head nod.
Yes.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
it's that, and Dilla's like famous for having that in all his beats.
Yeah.
And it's different from beat to beat, but he always has this thing that just
Yeah.
makes you
And
get tight right here.
Some beats are obvious. You know, some
Yes.
Find the Way is obvious. This one's not as
This
obvious.
was not as obvious. This
Yeah.
one's a lot more subdued, I
Yes,
guess.
yes. But it still makes you.
Exactly. It's
Got
still
it.
you
Good
still
point.
feel it.
Good point.
And I realized what it was. That it's like it has nothing to do with the formula. Has nothing to do with the machine. It has nothing to do with anything out there. It's all what's in here. And I realized that like if I just have it in my imagination, I can feel it. If I could beatbox it to myself and feel it, I'll like literally make a beatboxing, and then like programming, and then I'll press play every so often just to see if it feels the same way as my beatbox. And if it doesn't, I'll adjust
Nice.
until it feels like the beatbox, and
That's
then
nice, man.
yeah, like
Yeah.
that.
You just
it.
gave away your secret.
Well, not everybody has it though.
Yeah. Damn, I thought I had the
Yeah.
formula.
All right, there it is. Busta Rhymes.
That's true.
Turn me up some.
Turn me up so.